Please, let's power tap. Let's power tap. Let's power tap. Let's double tap. Sorry, let's double tap so the others can know that we are online now. We want to have a great business conversation. Agri-business conversation. And today is going to be a wonderful section because this is our third session of agribusiness conversation, and it's going to be a very great session because myself, Afolayan Samuel Ifeoluwa, is the founder and CEO of Optimistic Farms and Agro Consult, will be lecturing with Mr. Kabir, the CEO and founder of KK Farm, who is also a good partner of Optimistic Farms and Agro Consult. So let us double tap and share the live for other people to see us. Let everyone know that we are now online. Let them gain from this. Let them know the different agribusiness they can go into. So let's double tap and share the live. Let's double tap. Are you online now, Mr. Kabir?
Checking login is here.
No, join us on TikTok now. Mr. Sulaiman, double tap.
That was a search for him.
Bring it from double tap. That's optimistic underscore farms. You have over 1,000 followers also. So next class will be. So let's double tap and share the live. Let's share the live.
Should we be searching and look at the type of currency?
I'm online. I'm live now. So I will invite you now to join the live. So accept the invitation. But when you accept the invitation, I will just mute the live first. Yeah, let's double tap and share this live. Let's share this live. Let us double tap and share it. Yeah, let's double tap and share this live. Yeah, KK Farm, I've muted you, so you are good to go. So let's share this live. Let's share it for everyone to know that we start our agri-business conversation. Someone should just send hashtag agribusiness conversation and we are going to start. We are not going to wait for anyone. We'll start immediately. Agribusiness conversation. Hashtag agribusiness conversation. Hashtag agribusiness conversation. So double tap and share the live. Someone should press hashtag agribusiness conversation. Agribusiness conversation. Hashtag agribusiness conversation. Let's double tap and share the live. We will start in the next 1 minute. We are going to start. We are not waiting for anyone. We are going to start in the next 1 minute. So let's use that 1 minute to double tap and share this live for everyone to join us. That 1 minute, we should use it to double tap and share this live. So let's double tap and share this live for the next 1 minute for us to have our Greek business conversation. Yeah, I agree with. Oh, thank you for sending that. In our last class, we talk about Agric business conversation and we talk about different setup. But before I go, let me introduce myself once again. I am Afolayan Samuel Ifeoluwa, and I'm the founder and CEO of Optimistic Farms and Agro Consult. So we deal with, we help people to purchase farmland, then we set up the farm, we manage the farm, and also help to market the agricultural products. So these are the services we render. The problem we are solving as a company is that we help people that doesn't have the time to go into any form of agribusiness. and we consult for new farmers, new individuals that want to go into agribusiness. We work with companies also. So I'll thank you, Shitu, for sharing the life. So please let us share the life. KK Farm, share the life. Imole Farm, share the life. Let's share it. Let's double tap and share the life for others to see us. Let's double tap and share it. So we have talked about the different sectors in agribusiness, and we talk about the production sector, we talk about the input sector, we talk about the processing and the value added sector. Then finally we talk about the marketing sector. So we started with the production sector in our last class, and we talk about crop farming in the production sector. Let's share this live. Imole Farm, I can't see you. Walexi, I can't see you. Let's share this live. Let's double tap and share it. People on TikTok, can you see me? I can't see any comments from people from Facebook. I can't see any comments from Facebook. Let's share this live. So we talk about the production sector, and under the production sector, we may mention of the crop farming area, we may mention of the livestock area, and we may mention of the insect area. But before that, I told us in our last class that the most important thing you need before you start any of this agribusiness is that you need land. So we talk about how land is very, very important for any of the agribusiness you want to go into, either and for this production area. So either you are going for crop farming, the livestock farming, insect farming, wherever, you will need land for all these purposes. So today we want to take the production sector, we want to take it further, and we talk about farm owner, farm workers, and fishery under the production sector. We may mention of it on the area in the production sector. So our first area in the production sector is the farm or land owner, then the workers, and also the fishery department. These are the three areas. So we are going to start with the landowner, and I think maybe that's what we are going to deal with today, like how you can make money from owning a farmland without you stressing yourself, without you going through all the stress of farming. So we are going to talk about how. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me, please? I want to know if you can hear me. So let me know if you can hear me. Agribusiness conversation. Let me know if you can hear me so that I can continue, please. Let me know if you can hear me so that we can continue. Hello, is someone there? KK Farm, are you there? Can you hear me? Okay. You can. Okay, thank you, KK Farm. I just want to be sure that you guys can hear me. So, under the farm or land owner, we are going to treat that section today, and we are going to see different opportunities there or how you can make money as a farm or land owner. There are ways that you can make profit as a farm or landowner if you don't want to go through the stress of the farming, or if you want to make sure you first learn about the process. I was on a live session with Dark Knight yesterday, and a lady asked that her grandfather have fish pond. They have several fish pond that she wants to use. And what's my advice for her? The first thing I asked was that, do you have the experience before? She said no, but she's eager to make money from those ponds. So I was like, rent those ponds out. When you rent it out, you'll be able to learn from the farmers working on the pond. And when you're able to learn from that, then before you know it, maybe the contract of leasing is a year, 2 years. Okay, engineer Yaya, thank you. Miriam is mine. You are welcome. So with that, you will be making your money. Then maybe after 2 years of leasing it out, you can immediately start your home also, because you need the knowledge before going to it. And this is a period that nobody must waste money on any business or investment again. That's why we are trying to push the right knowledge out for people to know. We are trying to do this so that others can benefit from this, so that we can use it to impact lives, because we see this as a tool that can change the life of our youth and our citizens. We want to let people know the different opportunities in there, and this opportunity is not only about yourself or making profit alone, right? You are going to make profits from it, you are going to make money from it, but it's not more about the profit alone. It is about you imparting people's life with it. It's about you creating employment with what you've done with it. It is about you trying to impact positively in our economy, because when you go into agribusiness, you will make your money and you also have impact on people's life. There are people that will be feeding on. And before you know is when everyone starts adding positive values to the community, we are going to have the kind of nation we crave for. We can't wait for anyone to save us. We can't wait for any politician to save us, because we are the only one that can save ourselves. And that's why we take this personal. We take this personal to educate people on different agribusiness you can go into, both either on as a full-time job or as a part-time job. There are different type of it. And today we are talking about owning farmland. I'm not going to waste our time because I will stop by 5 and KK Farm. We have to talk about this owning land as a business, for you to make money in it, for you to make maximum profits even without you farming. So let's continue. Owning farm land. When you buy your farmland, you can lease it out to farmer. I don't know if you understand. You are new to farming and you have passion for farming. You have the passion and you don't want to lose your money. You don't want to lose your money. You want to get the right knowledge with little or no money. So you have to make some form of sacrifice. And when you buy the farmland, when you have your farmland, depending on the area you have, is because it's not possible in every area. But like in my area now, as I always use our complaint as an example of what is going on in our complaint to for other people to learn there. So in our company, we have some land that we borrow some farmers to use, some local farmers to use. It's not like maybe we had a form of agreement with them that they are going to use this for, and like we are going to take anything from them. But at the end of the day, I saw that these farmers, some planted yam, some planted maize, some planted different crops, and at the end of the farming season, the amount of yam that they gave us, the amount of beans, the amount of maize, even without farming, it was so much. Just like 2 weeks ago, some of the farmers that are using our land to farm, they gave us up to like 12 to 15 tubers of yam without charging them. So we were like, okay, let's give them this year. They can use this year to enjoy that privilege. But by next year, from January 1, we are going to take it as a business. So what we are going to do is that we are going to charge each farmer on percentage, that if you are using our land, we will be charging you, let's say maybe 5% of everything you harvest. It might be 5%, it might be 3%, it might be 2%, it might be 10%, depending on the resources on the land and what they want to plant, the duration, and every other thing. So you have to have agreement. So as someone that wants to run agribusiness without having much time, but you want to make that money in agribusiness, you can purchase, like, let's say 20 to 50 acres of land. When you do that, you lease it out to farmer, and when you lease it out, you might decide to collect money, you might decide not to collect money. You can tie the what you collect with the profits they are going to make, right? So please, if you don't understand me, let me know so that I will come back again. So instead of you collecting money from this farmer, you are going to tie your profit to whatever they make, whatever they harvest. So when they harvest this thing, then you will share it according to your agreement. Although it has its own advantage and disadvantage, it has its advantage and disadvantage. The advantage there is that when the farmers make the harvest, you will have more to sell, and by the time you sell it, you will realize that you make a lot of money there. Sorry, TikTok is sending me something I don't understand. Okay, let's continue. Please, if you don't understand what I have said so far, just let me know. What I said is that instead of you charging all these local farmers to pay for the land you lease to them, you can collect the farm product that they harvest. And when you collect the product that they harvest, at the end of the day, you realize that it's worth more than you charging them money. And as I said, there's advantage and disadvantage to that type of business. Another type of business you can do as a farm owner is that when you rent land to farmers again, but you charge them maybe per acre or per plot, per hectare, depending on whatever is on the land and the purpose, the type of agribusiness you want to run into it. So when you collect your money, it doesn't concern you maybe the farmer make profit or not. So far you collect your money, the burden is on the farmers. So this is another thing, and this is something that we have even went through once. I think 2021, we farm in Idofian. Idofian is Ifelodun local government. I think Ifelodun local government. So we lease the land for Omawumi Cooperative Society. This is a popular cooperative society in Ilorin. They are in Oboro, the Ilorin. So we lease is in over 100 acres of land. Although it was a cleansed farm but we were the one that is in charge of everything, and we paid them for a year. We planted cassava on the land, CME 419 cassava. That's what we planted on the land that we leased from them. So we paid them for a complete year, and they collect their money, they collect it per hectare. And at the end of the day, it doesn't concern them maybe we make profits from the land or not. So this is something everyone also can do. You can purchase your farmland. When you purchase it, let's say for you to have your rest of mind, you can do the survey. And after doing that, then you can now say that, okay, I want to lease this out. And I said that it depends on how the farmer, like the one we lease from Omawumi, they have clear east, there's no tree on it. And it is very hard to see something like that in Kwara State to southern Nigeria. For you to see a farmland that is very, very, sorry, I'm having issue with this Facebook connection. So for you to see a farmland that is clear like that and very large, it will take a lot of time, right? It will take a lot of time. So you can buy the farmland, you can even clear it, you can install ball there, you can put farmhouse there also. So when you do all these things and you want to lease this task for interesting farmers, then you can come to agreement that I'm charging you so amount per acre, also so amount per hectare, per year per hectare. And when you charge and you collect your money, it doesn't concern you. Are not you don't have to worry whether the farmer make profit or not, because what's important is for your bill. So you can go for either of the two in this session of agribusiness as a farm or land owner. Then as a farm or land owner also, you can also do a form of grazing of livestock. You can have a something like a little ruga. I hope we all know what that means. Like okay, let me use that word. A little ranch system where animal can graze if there's water there, if there is livestock feed there. So you put all those things in place. At least there are wheat that you can plant for. Don't let me call it with plants that you can plant for your livestock like cow, goats, sheep, pig, and the like. So there are these things that you can put in place. Sorry, someone is calling from the other line and it is affecting the Facebook connection. Welcome back. So you can go on into that and make your money. Another way to make income from that is by partnership with the right people, partnership with the right company. There are people of likes mind. You can partner with them. When you have your own farmland and you don't have the capacity to farm on it, and you have different business idea or different agric investment idea that you want to run into it, then you can make it as a form of proposal, then try to partner with different organization or company or individual. You can also partner with individual and there will be a sharing formula for each individual at the end of the day, just like what we proposed to Alikima University few months ago. Alikima University is one of the private university in Ilorin, Kwara State. So we proposed to them that to plant castor oilseed on 100 hectares of land, then will be the one to provide the land and the technical know-how to them, and they will be the one to finance the whole project. So you too, you can do something like that. When you have your farm now, you can look for a partner that you are going to combine resources together, and at the end of the day it will be a win-win situation for everyone, as you are making your money in as the landowner, your investor also will be making their money. So partnership is a very like it's something that every farmer should look towards. Today we were with KK Farm, who happened to be our former head of operation. By the grace of God today he have his own farm also and he's doing well. And anytime we needed the service, we reach out to him that KK Farm, we need your service, and he's always available. So it is not a agri business. You don't have to compete. We don't compete in agri business. We partner together, and when you partner with the likes man, it will make work easier for you. Right? I'm trying to make sure that I don't take much of our time so that KK Farm also will talk about all these things. And by 5:30 we're done with the class. So when you partner with the right people to do any form of investment on your land, then at the end of the day you will share your profits according to the percentage. Another thing you can do as a land or farm owner is agro estate, or let me call it agro real estate. It's something we do also, it's something we really do. And we have large area of land that we use to sell to interesting individual. We acquire all this land from farm owner, we pay for it, and it is our own. So we used to sell it for different farmers that are all different individuals that are interested in purchasing all this land and will be the one to set up the farm. And in our last class, I told you that we are trying to set up an oil palm estate in Ilorin, because we are able to prove it to everyone that this oil palm can grow in Kwara State. Unlike the rumor that people used to carry before, that oil palm can't grow in Kwara State, blah blah blah. But now we are able to prove it to everyone that you can grow oil palm in Kwara State and they will produce for you. We have done it severally and there are proof of that in many farms in Kwara State. We have done it in a lot of northern states. And the only secret to that is that we make use of voucher, right? We make use of voucher for our during the planting of the oil palm. We put in the good agronomic practice. So it is something that you can do also. Like you can have your own farm estate, think of a crop to go to do on it. Just like think of what Samson Ogbole is doing in Ogun State. It's a form of farm estate. So you can have something like that. It is not a must that it should be a soilless farming. Anything that is your niche, you can decide that okay, let me create this thing. Let's say for example, you have 100 acres of land. You might decide to be selling it maybe five acres for individual farming. Then you partner together, then create your own agro estate, produce the crops in large amounts, either crops or livestock. You'll be able to produce in large amounts. And when you have it in large quantity, you'll be able to attract markets with that. You'll be able to even command market. And this is one of the things that we do. We used to buy castor seeds from different farmers. We buy it from them, then we aggregate it together. When we have like 500 kg, a ton, 2 ton, we sell it out then. So this is something you can do, that instead of you looking for farmers to get input to get products from them, if you have your home land, then you can start selling this from for every interested individual. Then you set up the farm for them, make sure the farm is in the right position. There's no any form of security threat, because this is what is going to encourage people to invest easily and still make your profit. So those are the lastly, agrotourism. I think we talk about it for like 2 hours today. Myself, Mr. Oba Pascal, and Mr. Kabir, the founder and CEO of KK Farm. We talk about this agrotourism. We talk about what we want to achieve with it. And we'll upload the video very soon for everyone to see. So agrotourism is another thing that you can do as a landowner, because I want to propose this thing to both Kwara State government or to Akim Lawal, who happened to be the first son of late Mohammed Lawal. So they have a large area of land in Ojubede, very close to Okolowo area. So I'm proposing something like an agrotourism for them. They can have it. There's not a must that it comes from us. What we after is to impact lives with this. Because if we have something like that in our farm area, number one, from the development is going to bring to the area, is going to impact life positively. So these are why we are trying to push all these things now, to see how we can contribute to our society positively. So these are the things we are trying to do. So I don't know if KK Farm is ready for him to tell us about the different opportunity that one can explore in agribusiness for being a farm owner. If you are with us, please send request, Mr. Kabir. Kabir, KK Farm, will you send request now? KK Farm, send your request now so that you will talk to us about the different business one can do as a farm owner. Okay, let me help you. Oh, okay, I think he's online now. Oh, the network is good. Oh, it's just okay. I've accepted it. So, KK Farm, thank you. You can talk to us on. So let's have KK Farm online now. KK Farm, you are welcome. Please go on.
Good afternoon.
You can
My
connect your video. Let our people see your face. Please connect the video. Oh, I think you can continue like this. Just continue. I can hear you like this.
um, good afternoon, my fellow farmers, and my name is Abdul Karim Kabir. I'm also a partner farmer at Optimistic Farm and Agro Concept, and also I'm a farmer just like every one of us on this platform. And to God be the glory, our facilitator, CEO of Optimistic Farm, has spoken at length about the business opportunities around agriculture. He talked much about owning a farmland, the benefits, the merit of being a farmland owner. And if you look at it from both angles, There's no how you are going to own a farmland and you end up losing. No, you don't lose when being the owner of a farmland. There's no how you are going to lose out on it, because when you are owning a farmland, it's more or less like you are having a double investment, a dual investment in agriculture. The first investment is that the land you bought, even though you decide you are not going to make use of it for the next 5, 10 years, you are not going to make use of it for farming purpose, the land will continue to appreciate. If you are buying the land for as low as 400,000, 300,000 per acre, you are rest assured that in the next 5, 10 years, the land will appreciate. You understand? So that's one of the benefits of having a farmland, because most of these farmlands are located at the rural areas. Most of the farmlands are located at the rural areas. So owning one of those land, you are rest assured that the land will appreciate over the time. That's number one. Then number two, you can use most of this farmland to venture into crop farming. You can do crop farming. You can cultivate crops like cassava, maize, potatoes, and all of that too. This on this same piece of land that you have bought, you can as well cultivate cash crops. Cash crops like oil palm tree, which my facilitator has spoken a lot about. You can cultivate cashew. These two crops that we talk about are one of the crops that are highly in demand. They have export value. You understand now? And the good side of it is that you can still cultivate this cash crop, and at the same time, you still cultivate this yam, cassava, maize, and all of that. So that means you are planting two crops on the same piece of land. You are planting. You have a long-term crop on it, which is the cash crop, and at the same time, you are still having your maize, cassava, and all of that too. So that's a piece of land. So tell me, it is not easy for you to lose. You have already bought the land is appreciating year in, year out, and you went extra mile to plant food crops on it, both short-term crops and long-term crops. So you don't start, you are not losing. This is better than you using your money to buy Okada and give it out to someone, or by using your money to buy a car for transport business. By the end of the day, there are a lot of risk associated with that type of business. Let me give you an example now. Early this year, I bought a land at the rural side in Okolo. I bought it at the rate of 300,000 naira per acre. As I'm talking to you now, the land is no longer being sold in acre. It is sold, the land is sold per plot at the rate of 100,000 naira per plot. That's 100,000, that is more than 100% profits, returns on my investment within less than a year. And by next year, I want to start cultivating cash crop on that land, and also food crops as well, short-term crops. So when you acquire farmland, there are a lot of benefits you stand to gain from it. So let's now assume that you buy a farmland, or you don't have interest in cultivating food crops on it. You don't have interest on growing cash crop. You just want to buy the land and leave it in the form of land banking. You understand? You can as well lease it out to farmers. You can give it out to farmers to lease at the rate of maybe 30,000 per acre, 20,000 naira per acre. You still make money on it. So if you are having 10 acres of land and you are leasing it out at the rate of 30,000 naira per acre, that means you are making 30,000 naira times 10 on those lands. So it is a win-win for you. You can as well go to have a deal with the farmers that you are not taking any money from them as a lease. But what you are interested in the land is you are interested in their produce. When they harvest, you are taking some percentage of their produce. So if the farmer is going to be harvesting 10 bags of soya bean per acre, you can decide to say you are entitled to 1.5 bag or 1 bag of soya bean per acre. You understand? You can charge one bag of soya bean per acre. 1 bag of soya bean per acre during the harvest season is being sold for let's say 50,000 or 60,000 naira, and off harvest season around April, May, June, it's being sold for like 100,000 naira per bag. So you don't lose when you have this type of investment in place. So that's one of the benefits of being a farmland owner. You understand? So now let's look into Agritourism. Agritourism. You know, when we are talking about agritourism, we are talking about bringing together all the factors of agriculture, all the value chain of businesses within the agri sector, bring them together on the same piece of land, coexisting.
Mm-hmm.
So under agritourism, you are going to have farmers that are into crop farming. That's the primary production of goods, primary production of um, crops. You understand? Those ones that are into crop farming. You are going to have people that will be buying the crops from them on the same piece of land. You are going to have people that are adding value to it. You understand? You are going to have a location on the farm where people can come, interact with farmers, partner with them, provide a form of social amenities for them on the same piece of land where people can come. You can even have a relaxation center on the same piece of land. By doing so, agritourism, a farmland that is supposed to appreciate within the period of 10 years. When you incorporate agritourism into the concept of the farmland, into the concept of the business, the farmland can appreciate within 3 to 4 years because you are bringing all factors of production into that farming business. You understand what I'm saying now? So now, when you're looking at agrotourism, we are talking about having farmers on the same piece of land, having processors on the same piece of land, having buyers on the same piece of land, and having social amenities on the same piece of land, like good road network, a relaxation center. You understand now? So you're having livestock farm on the same piece of land, improving the security outfit, the security architecture of that land. So if it's the land is like 50 acre, 100 acre, you can provide all these amenities on that same piece of land, thereby increasing the value of that land. That's what agritourism is all about. You understand now? So in a situation whereby we'll be having only farmers that are into livestock and crop farming only and taking it to the market. We can have the market on the same piece of land. We can have the farmers on the same piece of land. We can have people that provide different infrastructural services on the same piece of land. So that's what agritourism is all about. So there are a lot of opportunities available for us to benefit from when we decide to be owners of farmland. You understand that? It comes with determination, it comes with motivation, and it comes with a lot of commitment. And it takes years to achieve this feat of success. But when you are committed, definitely you are going to make a good return on your investment. So when you are buying a farmland, you are very sure that the farmland is going to appreciate. You are very sure that people are going to use the land for farming purpose, and you are going to get returns on them while your land continues to appreciate as well. So that's all I can say about owning of advantages of owning a farmland and the concept of agri-tourism. Thank you very much, Mr. Optimistic Farm, for giving us this opportunity to be part of this
Oh,
agribusiness hangouts. Thank you.
oh, thank you,
Oh,
KK
thank
Farm.
you, KK Farm.
Let me first mute you.
Let me first.
Okay, good. Oh, KK Farm, we really appreciate that lecture from you. As he has said that there are different ways for you to make money in agric business as a farm owner. Like you can list out the farmland and you can share products with the farmers. They will be the ones to farm on this and you share your products with them. Just as he made mention of soya bean, he did something like that, that he used to the farmers will use this land to farm, and at the end of the day they will give him some certain bags of the products. So these are one of the way that you can think to run. It's something you can do as a part-time business, and it won't even affect your main hustle at all. So we are trying to bring all these things to you so that you also will be able to use it. It's not like about you making profit alone. You also will be able to use it to impart to impart lives, to contribute to our society positively. And if we are going to be sincere on this agrotourism, almost everyone they are moving towards nature now. They want to be close to nature. They want an environment that will be free from all the outside noise, all the outside pollution. They want a serene environment to just have a quiet time alone. When you have agrotourism in a place that is not far from the main town, but free from all these noise pollution, air pollution, where they can be closer to nature. They can see different plant section, different animal sections, different insect section, soilless farming, and it will be a form of educating the young ones, like the young ones that are about to go into farming. It will be a form of making research. They can make different research there. They can do and they can learn a lot of things there. Then when you put something like that in place, you will make your profit. And apart from making profit, you are going to also impact uh, on people also. So not to take our time, we are going to stop here for today. So if there's anyone that have questions, anyone that wants to talk about different agribusiness, or you have any business in mind you would like us to put up through, you can do this. And I can assure you that this is free. It is free. So you can send your request, I will accept it. Then you can talk about different agricultural business that maybe you have in mind, or maybe you have money, you want to go into any agricultural business, but you are confused on what to go into. Send your request, I will accept it. Then we are going to guide you accordingly. If there is no one, then I will definitely end the class here for today. But before that, I would like to make a little announcement. Our Agric investment conversation we hold on Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. So let us meet on Thursday for Agric investment conversation. As we know that Monday is for Agri business conversation, and our Thursday is for Agric investment conversation. So on Thursday, we are going to talk about different investment that you can go into as an agripreneur, different agricultural investments you can put your money to and make return in a very short period of time. We have been doing that for 2 weeks now. We have two sessions on it, and the third session we hold this Thursday. So you should try to join us on Thursday for that uh powerful lecture on agric investment, and we promise you that you are going to really enjoy it. So before we close for today, let me still remind you that we are the number one promoter of castor seed and castor oil in Nigeria. So if you want to go into castor farming, or you have anyone that wants to go into castor farming or in the value chain of castor, you can always reach out to us. And on castor oil, this is something that has a lot of benefit. This is what castor oil looks like. These are our company's castor oil. As you can see, this is our castor oil. So this castor oil, it works for fibroid, arthritis. It works for kidney stone, breast lump, menstrual cramps, ovarian cyst, constipation, bone spur, and endometriosis. So castor oil work for all these. It's something you can check out also. You can browse it online. It's something that I make use of. My wife makes use of it. My daughter makes use of it also. So if you need castor oil, you can always reach out to us. You can send a DM, we'll talk to you. Then maybe if you want to go into any of these agribusiness or agri investment, send us a DM, let us have a conversation, and we are going to guide you accordingly. And if you need a private section with us, when you send us a message, then my team will take it up from them. They are going to have a private session with you. Whatever challenges you might be having on your farm, when you talk to us, we'll take it up from there, and you are going to see positive change. You are going to see positive changes in your farm, or in any area that you might need our help on. Just reach out to us. Then finally, let's meet on Thursday again. As I said, let's meet on Thursday by 8:30 p.m. Nigeria time to talk about agricultural investment. You won't like to miss it. So see you on Thursday, 8:30. Oh, Mr. David, we are in Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. That's where we are based. And our farm headquarters is in Adigbongbo village. Or let me say our farm headquarters is under Adigbongbo ward. And we have different farms in under that Adigbongbo, because there are lots of villages there. So our farm is in that area, but our office is in number 29 Coca-Cola Road, Unity area, Ilorin, Kwara State. So if there's any, you can just ask us, then we are going to answer it before we end the live. If there's any question, you want to go into next year farming, you want to purchase a farmland, you need someone to manage your farm, or you need consultation on any agricultural services, we are going to attend to you. And Imale Farm, thank you for the gifts. So I don't know if you have anything to say concerning this agri business. If you have anything to say, you should send request. I'm talking to Imole Farm, you can send the request, then I will accept you. Then before we go, let me make this announcement that we've gotten our palm weevil that we want to start production with. Imale Farm sent it to me this morning and I'm able to receive it successfully. So let me just show you the container so that you know how serious we are as a company. Let me just show you the container of our palm weevil. 1 minute. Because we have been talking about crop farming, livestock farming, and insect farming. So we don't just preach this thing, we practice what we preach. This is palm weevil, one of the insect farming. This palm weevil, and it's something. Ambassador Shem Ambassador, you are welcome, sir. You are highly welcome. We are about to end the class, but I'm trying to introduce the palm weevil that we just get. We want to multiply it, and the intention of this is to use it to generate income for individual. We want to train people on how to manage this thing, on how they can breed it, and when they breed this thing, when it reach maturity stage, we are going to take it from them because there's markets for it already. So this is what let me bring one out of this for us to know. Yoruba used to call palm weevil itun. That's what Yoruba called it. We used to find it in dead oil palm tree that has fell down. You will see the itun inside it. I mean the palm weevil. You will see it inside there. But these days now, we can't be falling palm trees because we want to have palm weevil. So it's something we do in our house. We do it in our store. You can even do it in your office. You can do different insects. You can do grasshopper and the like. So let me show you what each one looks like for those that doesn't know it. Oh, this is one of the weevil, and I can tell you that a weevil is between 300 to 700 naira. That's the cost of one. So we want to multiply this and make sure that we use it to empower different people in our farming community. We want to make sure we empower young ones, also secondary school students, university students, college of education students, polytechnic students. We want to use insect farming as a tool for them to generate their own personal economy. Because our parents made some mistake when we are young. I won't say they made some mistake. They gave us the knowledge that they have. But when we are young, we are not taught on how to make money legally, illegally. What they taught us is that money is this, the money is the root. Send the details to my WhatsApp number. Okay, Eshem Nabasaro, I'm going to send it to your number, sir. I'm going to call you immediately after the live. So I'm going to reach out to you. So when we were young, we were not taught on how to make money. So we don't want that to repeat itself for our young ones. We want to give them the opportunity, because I can use myself as an example. Like, assuming I'm being taught on how to make money from when I'm 14, 15, can you imagine where I'll be by now? So we want to create the opportunity for our people that, okay, we have gathered the material for you. This or you are not ready to order, you are not going to make money. And instead of giving you urgent 2K, urgent 3K, I don't have free money to give you, but I have values to give you that you can turn to money. So we are going to train them on how to breed this palm weevil. And when they train them, they can breed it and sell it back to us. So these are one of the things we are working on, and these are our own way on impacting positively into our society. Since we don't want to be part of problem, and we know we can't solve the problem of the country, but we can be part of the solution. It doesn't matter, maybe it is 0.0001% solution we are putting on the table. At least we are not part of the problem, we are part of the solution. So that's the idea behind that. So we are going to end the class now, and we'll meet on Thursday for Agric investment conversation by 8:30 p.m. Nigeria time. Thank you everyone for your time. We really appreciate your time for coming to this live to listen to us, to explore different agricultural business we can do together. Next week, Monday, we will have our agribusiness conversation by 4:30 p.m. Nigeria time. Then we'll move to another area in production sector. Oh, you are welcome, Creamy. So let's meet on Thursday. From there, will give us further announcement. Thank you everyone for your time. Take care and God bless you.